Hello and good Wednesday morning, my friends. It is Wednesday, the 3rd of June. And you know, on Wednesdays, it is weigh-in and meeting topic day. So I will start right away with my weigh-in. I was down 0.6 this week. I expected a lot more. I had such a great on-point week, but it's not what the scale said. I did have a great week, and I just, like I said, I expected more, but I am very happy with my 0.6. Don't get me wrong. I'm still a little bit out of my comfort zone. I'm honestly starting to wonder if I need a new comfort zone. Like, is this my new normal? Everybody's talking about the new normal. And I almost wonder if this is my new normal. Ever since the fall, when I started with the whole perimenopause thing and struggling with that, I've noticed that my weight tends to hover no matter what I do, anywhere from 1.5 to 2.5 pounds higher than I like. So I'm just kind of wondering if it's my new normal. I don't know. I'm just going to keep on doing what I'm doing. I'm not going to let it derail me. And I'm just, going to stick to the plan. And if this is my new normal, so be it. That's fine with me. The scale is just a number. And, even though I've been at this 2+ years, I still need to remind myself of that sometimes, that the scale is a number. It doesn't define me. As long as my clothes fit, as long as I am healthy, as long as all my blood work is good and my blood pressure is good, then it is what it is. I am still, 8 pounds under goal, so that's fine. I mean, that would worry me if I was inching close towards my goal. I like being under. I like that little bit of cushion. And apparently, from what I hear, my workshop is opening back up very soon for weigh-in only. No meetings, just weigh-in with lots of guidelines. You have to keep your shoes on. You have to do this, you have to do that. I need to go buy a pair of those cheap $1 Old Navy flip-flops that have nothing to them. Because I'm used to weighing in socks. So I don't want to go wearing sneakers or sandals or something that has a little bit of heft to it. Yeah, I know. It's games we play. Hey, whatever gets us through. But anyway, I will be anxious to go back to getting weighed in at the studio and have a true, because to me, that is my true weight. That is my official weight. So I'm looking forward to that. So that was my weigh-in, down 0.6. I'm happy about that. And like I said, I'm going to keep plugging along. I had such a great week last week, and I just want that to continue. And I know it will. I just feel good about that. So this week's weekly. Yeah, I kind of need that. Take charge of unhelpful thoughts. My unhelpful thought was I only lost 0.6 and I worked my butt off. That's an unhelpful thought. It should be, woohoo, I lost 0.6. I'm learning. So it says, take charge of unhelpful thoughts. Ever find yourself at the bottom of a once full sleeve of cookies and not sure why you began eating them in the first place? Chances are it started with an unhelpful thought. Why? Because what you think drives what you do. And by noticing your thoughts, you can change the way you respond. So by what you think, I can't do this, WW's too hard, I might as well give up, it doesn't matter anyway. And it drives what you do. You eat the whole sleeve of cookies because, well, I might as well give up anyway, so I'm gonna eat the whole sleeve of cookies. So we need to pay attention to those thoughts, those unhelpful negative thoughts that go through our mind. And we all do it. We all have them. It says, maybe you went over your Smart Points budget and you think you've ruined your week. When you notice a thought like that, which is not helping you, you need to try one of the strategies below. So they give 6 strategies. And they're using the example of, you ruined your week because you went over your points on one day. And I know we have all been there. We have all been there. And we know darn well in our heads that it is not true that we've ruined our whole week because of one meal. But it's easier to believe the bad. Recognize the impact that your thought has and shift the story. How does thinking you ruined your week make you feel? What will it lead you to do? Will it lead you to skipping your workshop and your weigh-in? Will it lead you to not tracking anything else because your week's already ruined in your mind? Stop the thought in its tracks and shift the story with a helpful thought, such as, one slip up does not mean I failed. It means I'm human. Remember that. None of us are perfect on this journey. And if somebody tells you they are, yeah, I don't think so. None of us are perfect. We've had perfect days. We've had perfect weeks. But no one's had a perfect journey. It doesn't mean you failed. It means you're human. Join in the workshop, an extra workshop for extra support. Switch that thought. Switch that thought. And you have to remember, one meal is not going to make you gain all the weight back you've already lost. One meal could set you off on a path of destruction. It could, because you have that mindset. Well, I already blew it, might as well just keep going, you know? But you can't let one meal, one bad meal, turn into a bad day. You can't let a bad day turn into a bad week. You can't let a bad week turn into a bad month, because then it's all downhill from there. You have to stop that thought in its tracks. Do a reality check. Is it literally true that your week is now ruined? That one meal, one high point meal, one high point day ruined your whole week? Is that really true? Would you tell your friend to throw in the towel? You know, I always go back to this. How would you treat your friend? You wouldn't. You would tell them it was one day, it was one meal. Jump back on track the next day. That's the beauty of WW. You can jump right back on track the next day. That next day, you have a brand new set of points to spend. You know, you didn't knock your body out of balance or whatever. I don't know what the other weight loss plans, but you just ate too much. And you know what? That's easy to fix. The next day, you don't. I know sometimes it's easier said than done, but I bet you, if you turn those thoughts around and the next day you're still in a little negative thoughts, if you try to turn them around, I bet you will think before you put anything in your mouth. I know I do. I know I do. I overate yesterday on Tuesday on my weigh-in day. I always have a little treat or two, but I stay within my smart points, my weeklies. And that's when I use my weeklies on Tuesday. I weigh in on Tuesday morning, but I have my app set to weigh in on Wednesday. So I can use all those smart points on Tuesday, or all those weekly points on Tuesday that I've accumulated during the week. We went out for ice cream last night, homemade ice cream. I always, without fail, even on a treat day, I get an extra small. Extra small is perfect amount, but you're only allowed one flavor in an extra small. There were 2 flavors I wanted so bad. So I got a small. It was too big and I ate the whole thing. You know what? I did it. I didn't feel good after I did it. I've moved on. Instead of being 12 points, I gave it 25. Yeah. But I had the weeklies and I did it. Will I think about it next time again and remember how my stomach felt after I ate all that ice cream? Probably. So that will help me. We're all human. We all do it. We do. So you can't respond to that all or nothing thinking. Like after I did that last night, I didn't think, well, you know what? Since I already had a big ice cream, I'm going to have like a few chocolate chips, or you know what? Maybe I'll have a brownie. Ooh, maybe I'll make something else. No, I ate it. I moved on. I was done with it. Did I wish I got an extra small? Absolutely. Hindsight is 20/20. You need to change the thought from I'm going to throw in the towel completely because I've ruined it to I'm bummed it didn't go as planned, but I'll get myself back on track. And that's exactly, like, I know that, like, I'm back on track today. The third thing you need to do is accept and act. Identify the script by naming the thought. Imagine you're looking at it from afar. then without trying to change that thought, commit to the action you want to take. Just because I think I ruined my week doesn't mean I should give up. I can have that thought and still take the steps toward my goal. Our feelings are not wrong. How you're feeling is not wrong. Everybody feels different. And because you have those feelings, you're not wrong, and people cannot tell you you are wrong. You felt you ruined your week. And if that's how you feel, then own that thought. But know that you can change it. You know, I felt I blew it last night having a small. And because I know darn well I can't eat that much ice cream without getting a stomachache. I owned it. I wanted 2 flavors. Back before COVID, see, this place doesn't serve cones right now. Everything has to be in a closed container. Back before all this hit, when we would go here, they have little tiny mini cones. They're about this big. And it's about 2 tablespoons of ice cream. And what I would do if I wanted more than 1 flavor is I would get 2 or even 3 of those mini cones with the 2 tablespoons of ice cream in it. That way I could have a taste of each flavor that I wanted. Can't do that right now with the cups because can't have 2 flavors in an extra small. I wanted to slip her a little bit of extra tip and say, hey, can you? But I didn't. Didn't want to put her on the spot. Anyway, squirrel. So I did it, and I'm sorry I did it, and I'm owning it, and I'm owning the thought that I'm still this morning sorry I did it. But you know what? I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to go back down there today and get another one. It was my treat. I did it. I ate too much. I own it. It's over. It's a new day. I moved on. Will I still think about it? Probably, because we dwell. It's what we do. It's our thoughts and it's our feelings, and no one can negate that. You have to own your feelings. You can try to change the reaction to those feelings, and you can definitely try to build yourself up and not knock yourself down. Because if you keep knocking yourself down, you're going to stay down. We need to remember that we can change the bad things that we do, I don't even like to say bad. I hate to use that word. We can change the things that we eat that we are not happy with. We can change the feelings we have that we are not happy with. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen every time, but it's something we can work on. We can try and take charge and change those unhelpful thoughts. So that was the meeting today. Don't beat yourself up, guys. Don't beat yourself up. One day at a time, one meal at a time, and we can all do this. We can. We can. We can start over every single time. Every single time. The, what's it called? Recipe on the back. Baked avocado egg rolls. I love egg rolls, but I'm allergic to avocado, so I certainly won't be making these. They are 3 points per egg roll. Trying to see why. The avocado and the egg roll wrapper makes them 3 points. If you love avocado, they absolutely do look delicious. I make egg rolls in my air fryer. I make buffalo chicken egg rolls and regular shrimp egg rolls, or you could use chicken. We prefer shrimp. I love them. They're delicious. So if you like avocado, you might want to give this a try. And that little crema they serve with it looks delicious. So that is it this week. That is the meeting topic, my weigh-in, and the recipe of the week. I know Jen over at, I always get her channel name wrong. I'm going to link it in the description box below. Chaos with Jen or something like that. I always call her Chaos Jen. And she knows that. That's I'm not being mean. That's just how, like, I know a couple Jens, so that's how I call her Chaos Jen. And I always forget her channel name because of that, but I am going to link it below. Anyway, why I was mentioning her is every week she actually makes the recipe on here and gives her review of it. So I'll link her channel below, and you can go check out Jen and when she does her recipe of the week. And she also does, you know, full day of eating and stuff like that. So I'll link that below. You can check her out because I know she'll be making this at some point in the coming week, and we'll see how her and her family like it. So that is it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I was able to help you a little bit. And don't forget, change those thoughts. If you need any help with anything, please shoot me an email. Email's always listed in the description box below, as well as any other pertinent information. Have a great day. If you haven't already subscribed yet, I would love you to hit that subscribe button. If you hit the notification bell, it lets you know when I upload videos, which is several times a week. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. If you don't, you can leave me a thumbs down. That's okay too. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. Leave me a comment below. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know if you're taking charge of your unhelpful thoughts. And if you know someone that could use this video, please share it with them, because we all need a little help now and then. Have a great day, everyone, and I will see you very soon.